Have you ever looked at someone who came from nothing, and yet somehow built themselves into something incredible? Someone unstoppable, calm, intelligent, and completely independent? Chances are, you just described a Sigma male. These men don't just survive tough beginnings, they thrive because of them. They're the quiet storm in a world full of noise. While others crumble under pressure or seek attention, Sigma males move in silence, build in silence, and succeed in silence. But how exactly do they transform early pain into lifelong power? Before we jump in, welcome back to Alpha Man Cave, where we dive deep into the minds of Sigma males, masculinity, and the real-life game of power and purpose. If you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more hard-hitting truths dropping every single week. Now let's explore 9 reasons why Sigma males are able to rise from nothing and become forces of nature. 1. They don't complain about small problems. From an early age, Sigma males learn that complaining gets you nowhere. When you've been through serious hardships, like family struggles, poverty, bullying, or constant rejection, small everyday problems start to look tiny in comparison. While the average person might whine about things like a slow Wi-Fi connection or a late bus, Sigmas stay calm. Why? Because they've already survived worse. They learn to keep their emotions in check and focus on what really matters. This mental toughness is what makes them resilient. It's not that they don't feel pain, they just don't let it control them. 2. They're incredibly curious. Even as kids, Sigma males ask a lot of questions. They want to know why things happen, how the world works, and what they can do to shape their own lives. This curiosity doesn't just help them learn faster, it makes them smarter. While others accept things as they are, Sigmas dig deeper. They read, research, and explore different ideas. That's why they often grow up to be leaders, innovators, or deep thinkers. Their hunger to understand everything gives them a serious advantage in life. 3. They take action instead of waiting. A lot of people wait for the right moment to chase their goals. Not Sigmas. They understand that waiting too long can lead to nothing ever happening. That's why they take action, even if conditions aren't perfect. They'll start with what they have, learn along the way, and adjust as they go. This ability to move forward, no matter how hard things get, is one of the reasons they succeed when others give up. They're not dreamers, they're doers. 4. They're empathetic, but not naive. Growing up around toxic people, whether in their home, school, or community, taught many Sigma males how to read others very well. Instead of becoming bitter, they became understanding. They can sense when someone's lying, manipulating, or hurting inside. But they don't let that empathy turn into weakness. They observe people, analyze their behavior, and then choose who to let into their lives. This emotional intelligence makes them wiser and more self-protective as adults. 5. They know exactly what they want in life. Sigma males don't let their past define them, but they do use it as fuel. Every bad example they saw growing up, every toxic parent, lazy teacher, or negative friend, showed them who they don't want to be. Instead of following the same path, they carve their own. They build a vision for the life they want, and they go after it with serious purpose. That's why they often seem so focused and driven. They're not just running from their past, they're running towards something better. 6. They ignore the doubters. Many Sigma males were told they'd never make it. You're not smart enough. You're too quiet. You'll never succeed. But instead of letting those words break them, they use them as motivation. Sigmas don't need outside approval. They don't waste energy trying to prove themselves to people who don't believe in them. They believe in themselves, and that's what matters most. By tuning out the haters, They protect their mindset and stay on their grind. 7. They're relentlessly driven. Let's be honest. Sigma males rarely have things handed to them. They don't get lucky breaks or family connections. What they do have is grit. They work hard. They stay disciplined. And when life knocks them down, they get up stronger. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes fuel. And over time, this persistence separates them from the crowd. While others quit, Sigma males keep going. Their motivation doesn't burn out. It builds over time. 8. They stay humble, no matter how far they go. Even when Sigma males succeed, they don't brag about it. Why? Because they know real strength doesn't need to shout. They've seen how loud people often have the least to show. So instead of flexing for attention, Sigmas stay focused on their journey. They celebrate in private and let their results speak for themselves. This humility makes them even more respected. People admire the quiet confidence they carry. It's magnetic. 9. They learn to rely on themselves early. One of the most powerful traits Sigma males develop from a young age is self-reliance. Maybe no one was there to help them with homework. Maybe they had to figure out how to cook their own meals, fix their own problems, or face life without much emotional support. And guess what? That made them stronger. While others grow up depending on people to guide or rescue them, Sigma males learn how to handle things alone. They become their own support system, their own motivator, their own protector, and their own planner. This independence becomes their superpower as adults. They don't need constant advice or validation. They make their own decisions and live with the consequences, because that's how they were raised. When life throws challenges at them, their first thought isn't, "Who can help me?" It's, "How do I solve this myself?" That mindset? Unstoppable. Sigma males don't rise because life is easy. They rise because they learn, grow, and fight through everything that was meant to break them. They were shaped by struggle, not defeated by it. If you see yourself in this journey, from silent strength to self-built success, you might be a Sigma in the making. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do any of these traits sound like you? And if you're serious about building a better life, like this video, hit that subscribe button and check out the next one. Why Sigma males don't need your attention. Thanks for watching Alpha Man Cave, where the lone wolves find their power.